This revolution is in full swing, and there's nothing, no power on this earth that can stop it. Because God is guiding this train, and this train is going to go through, and we're going to accomplish the goal. I appreciate all the efforts that you put forth, and there are a few things. The Ranger program is exciting to me. The Ranger program is going to be our peacekeeping law enforcement force that we're going to have, and it's going to be headed up in all 7 regions, and we're going to need people that can come on board and take these jobs full-time, as well as people that are going to be part of what we call our Ready Reserve. That means it's like the Minutemen and our founding fathers had. They're ready to go from a telephone call. You're ready to go in 2 minutes. You got everything. You're ready. Your jump bag ready and ready to go all the time in the event that you're needed. These are some of the things that we're putting together now, and we need to hear from you and find out if you're interested in being part of the Rangers, or if you're want to be part of the Ready Reserve, and we'll put you in touch with people as we put this together. It's coming together now, and we'll put you in touch with people where you can receive information, receive training. A number of other things we're working on. One thing that I want you to be concentrating on and working on is we're going to start training people in each region to go out and do town hall meetings. And if you're interested in doing a town hall meeting and learning how to present this to a group in your community, then we're going to sponsor training classes for you to come to in your region, where you can learn how to present the Republic to your neighbors and friends and people in your towns, and your communities, and to your counties, and to your states. The Tea Parties have been out there beating the bushes. They've come forward with hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of people. I'm not sure how many they have, but there's a lot of people involved in the Tea Party process. And they're great people, but they don't have a solution to the problem. They think they can fix Washington. Now that they've heard about us, they're really excited because they know that we are the solution to what they're really trying to accomplish. The Republican Party is not going to fix the problem. They understand that. They can't fix the problem. They are the problem. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat. It has nothing to do with it. Washington is broken and cannot be repaired. So it's got to be replaced. Simple as that. You can never repair that system. It was created wrong, without lawful authority. It was created in deception, and it will never be a complete government or a proper government. It cannot be. It's impossible because it's got a bad foundation. It was created unlawfully, and it can never be repaired. It's got to be replaced. They have looked at our plan recently, and they have realized, many of their leaders are realizing this is the solution, and they're coming on board. These folks are beginning to come, groups across the nation are coming on board, and they're saying, we want to join, we want to be part of what you're doing, and this thing is growing, and it's spreading across this nation like a firestorm, and we want you to be part of presenting these things to your neighbors and to your friends in your towns and your counties and your states. And we want to sign on people. We need to start signing people. We've got them coming on the website, more and more and more coming on the website to sign up. We need to point them to that website. We need to get the support. We need to be able to show that we have this many members. We need to be able to show governments across the world. We have millions of Americans. This is not just a handful of people with an idea. This is the American people. This is their movement. This is their idea. This represents what they are and who they are. And we want to bring them on board. And we want you to be part of that, bringing these folks on board and and increasing the numbers of the Republic. Because the bigger we get and the stronger we get, the weaker the opposition gets. It's time for us to go public. It's time for us to start signing people up, folks. It's time for us to get out of the shadows. It's time for us to come forward with full disclosure, and let's bring this Republic together now. And I need you to do that. And I appreciate all the efforts that all of you have done. Very interesting times going on in the world. We've got a lot of things going on across the world. Some of them are not good. Washington is coming apart at the seams. The rats are jumping ship. And they're concerned that their system is about to go down, and they're correct. It probably will. I think it'll go down soon. I don't believe they can get the money to continue. And I believe that we're going to be the force out there, the system out there that's going to step in and say, okay, we're going to be able to continue you in your jobs, but you're going to have to come over to the Republic, and you're going to have to operate under the lawful documents that the Founding Fathers created in this nation. And all of these crimes that have been committed by the people that are operating in this corporation are going to be over with. We don't want retribution against these people. That's not our goal. Our goal is to have a peaceful transition and restore a proper, lawful government to the people of this nation and put righteous leaders in their place and carry on with what the system, at least as much as possible as it is now, so we can keep the American people working. If we collapse Washington totally and don't keep these people working, we're going to have a total economic collapse of the world, and we can't do that. We've got to keep these folks working. Many of those folks probably are your friends and family. Many of you are involved. Also, as part of the corporation, and derive part of your income from the corporation. There are many of you out there that probably do. And we want to keep your income coming in. And we also want to help you. Also with your debts as well. And our Bureau, we got an echo there. Our Bureau of Public Debt is going to be brought on board soon to help you. And when you come into the Republic, we're going to help you with your mortgage. If you have a mortgage, we're going to help you with that mortgage. And there's some interesting things that we're doing. But we need to bring people on board. Now is the time. It's a very critical time for us in the Republic. And we've got to step up and show the support of the people. And we will become the lawful government of this nation. Washington is in real trouble. And we want to be there not to support the corruption. And we don't want to punish the people that cause the corruption. We want to give them an opportunity to repent. And we want to practice forgiveness and justice. The Lord says He loved Abraham because He loved mercy and justice. You got to have both to have balance. And so I want you to pray that the Lord will help us, because there are many of us that have been through a lot. Many of us have been threatened. In particular, me and my family's lives have been threatened. So I understand. But I choose to practice forgiveness when it's possible. And when forgiveness is not possible, then justice. And that's what we have to do to keep a balance in this government. I appreciate your time tonight, and I thank you for your sacrifices. You're about to be rewarded for your sacrifices, folks. It's coming. We're going to have our republic, and it's going to be in full swing, and we're going to be a lawful government recognized by nations of the world very soon. Some nations are already coming forward, and we'll be talking to you about that soon. And there's some other exciting things we'll be bringing to you very soon. And I pray that God will bless all of you. I pray for you daily, that God will keep you happy and safe and take care of your family and provide for your needs and help you to be strong and stand, because we are the American people. We are the strongest people on the face of the earth, because we have tasted freedom, and we will not live without freedom. I personally will not live as a slave. I will live as a free. And we thank you for your time tonight, and I pray God will bless all of you and your families. And I hope that you will pray for us as we need God's guidance. And we appreciate all that you do. And we'll turn this back over to Kelby And God bless all of you, and God bless America.
Thank you, Mr. Turner. That was an incredibly heavy 10, 15 minutes. I really appreciate hearing those words. I've actually had chills on my arms for the last 15 minutes. I'm sure many of the people on the phone are having our same sentiments. When we came together and we voted, we basically made a statement to the world. We made a statement to the de facto. We made a statement to each other. We've come forth and we've laid down in love, we've laid down our vote for the people, that we will represent them in a fashion unlike our existing government represents us. The word TARP is not going to be about our language. TARP fund. The word lobbyist is not going to be in our language. How we campaign is not going to be the same way that it was before. Presidents will not spend 2 years of their term campaigning for the new presidency. Guys, the new Republic of the United States is going to change the way that we do business. And I can't tell you enough how proud I am to be a part of this republic and a part of these people that are putting their lives on the line daily, working sometimes 12 to 15, 18 hours a day on behalf of the people that have no idea what we are doing on their behalf for free. Guys, on September 29th, the corporation was going to crash. They came awfully close to crashing. They came forth and brought a vote in the House and Senate. And what they basically did was vote for their paycheck of $223 billion for a 60-day term. That's disgusting. They didn't come up with a new plan, because when you're in bankruptcy as a corporation, you have to get your creditors to agree with your new budget. They couldn't do it. Now, what does that say about your country? That you're now 17, 18 days into the fiscal year and you have no budget. What does that say? That says the republic needs to come back. That says the people need to shift and support the republic. That means all we are asking you to do today is to get your friends, your family, your father, your mother, your children understanding what the word republic means versus democracy. We were not founded on a democracy. We were founded on a republic. You need to understand what our founding fathers wanted for the people. That is critical in this. They didn't want a democracy. They wanted freedom. They wanted a republic. And they even said, so long as we can keep it. Well, we've reinstituted it. We've re-inhabited it. And we need you to get behind it now. We need you to go to republicoftheunitedstates.org and show your support. Starting tomorrow, you're going to see a series of documents that are going to be a statement of faith, a claim. You can download these documents and read them. We're not going to make you sign up on the page and give us your information to get to these documents. You'll be able to download them, review them. They're basically affirming to the fact that we work alongside of the existing Constitution, the existing Declaration of Independence. We are not changing up the way things are being done. We're reverting back to before the corporation took over and going off those rules and measures, using those laws to start from. In our delegate phone call last night, we had to have an understanding, because if we revert back, there's a couple things we need to change. One of them is, and the most important one is two most important one is allowing women to vote and getting rid of slavery in its entirety. Now, we need to do that in due process and procedure.